Welcome to Neyland Stadium, one of the biggest and most beautiful settings in all of college football. This big crowd ready to roar. They know when the Volunteers run through that tee, it's showtime. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense comes on the field first today. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in the stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams. And one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
It's second down after that completion. Takes the handoff. It's Sampson. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer too.
He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. And he'll finally go down after a huge gain and a big momentum boost for this offense. The Volunteers lining up here on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Boy, the script that this offensive coordinator's put together to open this game is perfect. We've seen a little bit of everything. Varying formations, personnel groupings, run, pass, and it's working to perfection. Now, as they move the ball into the red zone area, can they put this ball into the end zone?
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. It's Iamaleava. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, there's nothing more satisfying for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback that he can trust in these critical areas. Here you are, 3rd and goal. What do? Put the ball in the hands of that quarterback. Whether he runs it in or throws it, you know he's going to make the right decision. Found the matchup, made the throw, and you get a touchdown to open the game.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this third down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
Running it back, it's White. When he's got some space here. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He slings this one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a third down play.
Defensive coordinator dials up man-to-man coverage, puts the free safety in center field. This is where his instincts have got to take over, and they do here. He reads the quarterback's eyes, leads him to the football, and he does a nice job of knocking it away.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up fourth down. The Volunteers will bring their punt team on the field now. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Trying to find some room. It's Haynes. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kurt, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Bringing it back, it's White. The return is brought down by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something in. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. The Vols looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They're going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to pass. It's Milroe. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. Defense are going to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets to him again.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Throws to the tight end. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often. Second down after the incompletion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. And they stopped him, but not before. An explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Physical run earns the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just...
He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense is starting out from the 40. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So second and 4. Play action fake. Looking to throw. With the catch, it's Henderson. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change...
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Running through the tackle. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings them the 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Oh, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Took contact on the throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. First and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum for the halftime break. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols. And now here comes the point after attempt. He had the extra point and the lead now 21-zip. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Running out of time in the pocket. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game.
And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush, back-to-back sacks. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And there's the handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he's able to get the boot away. On the return, it's White. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. This will likely be the last play of the half. To throw, it's Iamaleava. Quick throw to the left side, and it's complete downfield. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Vols will kick this away to get the second half going. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes. And the defense swung. Not much of a gain on that completion. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line, it's Haynes. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. They've won it 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play. The punt team making their way on the field. On the kick now for the 5th time today. With the return, it's White. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Hands it off on the counter. Powerful running here. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
After that incompletion, it's third down. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Looking for the wideout. But this one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And that is no good. And the lead remains at 21 after the miss. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive killer. That sack sets up a second down and long. They'll hand it off. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the route is on. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Well, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. Receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Trying to extend the play. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game. A sack against their quarterback.
Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Running it back, it's White. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's got it. Tackle made at the 13th, and here we go, a red zone opportunity. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. And the Vols begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Volunteers. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And the extra point is missed. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Turn starts inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Caught behind the line. It's Miller. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he finds the running back in the flat. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be... They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. The shotgun handoff here. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launches downfield. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, get out of Dodge, keep everybody healthy.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the field goal unit coming on the field now.
Number 90 on the field goal.
And that is no good. A misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominating performance. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Not able to connect, incomplete. Now it's second down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense recovers the fumble. The fumble recovery gives the offense a great opportunity. It's first and goal now. Here's the option play. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a stop by this defense here on third down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation. In 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
Field goal try, no good. That's just a minor blip in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. They got him. It's a sack for the defense. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's got it for a big gain. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, we just have not seen a lot of this today at all from this offense, but they'll take it. Big positive play here. Game is out of reach. They're still just trying to put up any yardage that they can to help build their confidence for next week.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it second and medium. Scanning the field, it's Ayamaleva. Lets it go quickly. He pulls it in for a big gain. An explosive play, moves the ball across midfield and spot it at the 38.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. They're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Second down play coming up for this offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Finally able to take him down. That's a great return after the pick.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage.
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. That sack makes it second down and forever. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. And he pulls in the catch. Goes out of bounds after an excellent run, but not enough to pick up the first down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And that one will bounce back. Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.